I have an idea versus I have an idea. Dropping H's makes you sound unsure. The problem is that many languages don't use the H sound. Your vocal cords aren't trained to create the friction needed for H. Here's the detailed anatomy. Your vocal cords are two folds of tissue in your larynx or your throat. For H, they move close to each other, creating a narrow gap. This is called constriction. They're narrowed but not closed. Air is forced through this narrow space, creating friction. This friction makes the breathy H sound. Your vocal cords do not vibrate, they just create resistance to the airflow. Think of it like partially closing a water hose with your thumb. The water has to squeeze through a smaller opening, creating that whoosh. For H, your throat creates that same squeeze with your vocal cords. Feel it yourself. Put your hand flat against your throat on your larynx or Adam's apple for man. Say, feel warmth and air escaping. Feel slight tension in your throat. That's the constriction. Your throat should feel slightly tightened. No vibration. That would be voice. Just friction and breath. Now say ah, no H. Your throat feels open and relaxed. No constriction, no friction. This is what happens when you drop the H. The H requires your vocal cords to narrow the space, creating that breathy friction. Without it, the sound just disappears. Say these 5 times. Hand on throat, feel the constriction. Have a house. Here it is. How are you? Feel the slight tightening in your throat for every H. That's your vocal cords creating friction. 1 week. Throat constriction awareness. Before, you used to say, he has a huge house here. No constriction, no friction, H disappears. Now you can say, he has a huge house here. Vocal cord constriction creates friction. H is clear. First one sounds informal, uncertain. Second one sounds educated, authoritative. You're not adding accent. You're adding vocal cord constriction to create friction. Now, hand on throat. Say half. Feel your throat tighten slightly for the H. That tightening, that's your vocal cords narrowing to create the friction for H. Daily H awareness with throat monitoring.